How we doing, nation? Got a few things in the mail I wanted to show off to you guys and just go through a couple different things. Um, got this card in. It's from the Topps Sapphire collection, I believe it's called. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It's got that shimmer kind of sparkle in it. You can see right there, Chrome Sapphire, Reese McGuire on card autograph. That came in. I'm probably going to look to move it potentially. Um, Probably looking for about $10 for that card. Um, I'm actually thinking tomorrow I may go over the cards that I currently have on my eBay store and just give you all an opportunity without also having to pay eBay fees for either of us. So I may go over those tomorrow and just get the word out some of the things I currently have available. Something else that came in the mail. You guys know I've been doing the some of these tops now as they relate to the World Series. So this one I thought was really cool. And let me get it out of the case here. This one specifically is first World Series in Washington, D.C. since 1933, October 25th. And on the back you can see the World Series logo and the team coming off the field after introductions. So I thought that was pretty cool. I normally don't do a whole lot of tops now, but the Nationals haven't won the World Series before, so thankfully I was able to get that. And hopefully I'll be back at work before too long. I know some of you all have been following that through the Faith First videos and got a lot of lines out in the water. Been applying for a lot of different jobs. Just haven't heard back yet from anywhere. And last but not least, I wanted to break through one more thing. I realized I had one of these still sitting around a pharmacy box. It's the last one I had, so I'm going to go ahead and open it into that. See if we found anything good in there. Maybe, who knows, we hit some big card and kind of makes for an exciting day. Or if anything else, maybe I've got some pretty good stories about some of these guys. Jorge Soler, rookie. He had a really good year. I was pretty impressed. Trout in 2013. Sergio Romo, Devin Travis. Here's a first Bowman. Is this Bowman draft? I like when they include these in the pharmacy boxes. Scott Feldman, Hector Santiago. I think these All-Star Game cards are cool too. I don't know how they got them or what actually puts them in there. Jazz Chisholm, that's a pretty good one. He's actually got traded to the Marlins for Zach Gallen. I think he's going to have a pretty good career. Simeon Woods Richardson, first Bowman. That's a pretty good one to get. Jackson Goddard, Ariel Gerardo. So I'm not sure if he's in the big leagues anymore or not. Joey Wentz, Lance McCullers Jr. This is nice. I always liked the look of Gypsy Queen. He should be back next year in full strength. Kyle Hart, Gary Redis, Mike Gallego, Steve Petrosian, Paul O'Neill. A lot of people probably don't remember him with the Reds. There's some players like that. You remember them with one specific team. If you have a guy, if there's a player that you remember playing just for one team, but he actually played for somebody else, leave it in the comments below. Some of them that surprised me too, and I know he played for multiple teams, was Mike Piazza. I remember him personally with the Mets. His homer on the first game after 9/11 was awesome. And that's just why I love sports. Moments like that. There's a nice Griffin Canning prospect card. but he also played for the Dodgers. But what a lot of people don't realize is he played for the Marlins in there, or Trevor Hoffman having played for the Marlins. That's another good one. So if there's any players like that that just stand out to you, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear which players you remember for one specific team, but in turn they played for others. I guess Nomar Garcia-Parra is that way too. Marquise Grissom rookie. There's Scott Hatteberg. Does anybody remember Chris Pratt playing him in Moneyball? That was a really good movie. I enjoyed Moneyball. I feel like Moneyball and Draft Day are two movies that, if they come on TV, no matter what point in the movie it is, I can sit down and just watch the rest of it. And there's only one other movie I can do that with that's not a sports movie, and that would be A Christmas Story. Nice A.J. Pollock rookie card. I'm that way at Christmas. Comes on every 2 hours on that marathon on TBS. I can sit down no matter where it is, and I'll watch for 2 hours straight until I get back around to the beginning. But put that in the comments below too. What's your go-to sports movie? And is there a movie that you could just sit down, no matter how many times you've seen it before, and just watch the entire thing? Let's see here. We got some more backwards. Okay, we have Ruby De La Rosa. There's a Caleb Cotham rookie card. Some of these old rookie cards are, I say old, I think it's 2016, are funny to get because some of these guys just didn't go on to do anything. Tug McGraw, that's Tim McGraw's dad. I don't even think they really look the same. Tug with, I don't know if that's a gold tooth or what's happening there. Ray Burris. So these are 84 Fleer. So far, I'm not finding a whole lot of anything of too much value. Couple nice rookies in there. The A.J. Pollock's pretty cool. There's some nice Bowman. I always like getting Bowman draft. Brian Jordan. Who else we have in here? Ooh. These are rough. These 95 Fleers. Kevin Gross. Seems like somebody came in, said, yeah, I'm a graphic designer. And they put them to work and they overdid it. And as a graphic designer, that's one thing I'll say is sometimes less is more. Jose leaned. And you'll notice that that it almost looks tacky if you do too much to a card. Or really any type of graphic. Tim Wallach. Oh, here's a pro debut. What's funny is I think I've gotten a Jonathan Meyer out of a pro debut, or out of one of these before. Same with TJ House. What I'd really love to find are some more of those prime packs. I found one, opened it a couple weeks ago. But most of my Walgreens around here just don't really seem to carry them. Julio Franco from '89. He was probably already 36 years old then. Chad Bettis. I remember he came back from, I think, testicular cancer. Had a pretty decent career. And it's always nice to see, too. Bob Welch, league leaders. Deion Sanders, prime time. I think he actually played in a baseball game and a football game in the same day once, which is pretty impressive. And Spike Owen. Our pack, unfortunately, is another topped big. Not a fan of these just because they don't fit in a standard card page. These are, there they go. If anybody wants the company store insert, look at that. We got Wally Joyner, Keith Hernandez. Whenever I see Keith Hernandez now, I just think of Seinfeld. Jose Canseco, Dwight Gooden, Teddy Higuera, Mike Lavieri. So, not much there. Um, be sure to check out tomorrow. I might try and go live if I can figure out how to use the webcam on my old MacBook, to try and work it out. I'm trying to edit some things a little differently, because the laptop I used to do it for, was the company laptop, and that's back with the company along with all the other equipment now. But tomorrow we'll go over some of the eBay stuff again. This Reese McGuire, it's not on eBay yet, but that'll be $10. The Joe Kelly also is not on eBay. I was trying to trade it, but the guy doesn't really seem interested. So it'll probably be, I don't know, maybe $5. It's a refractor, um, or I don't know. I'll figure out some prices, for things and post it in tomorrow's video. Hope you all have a really great rest of your night. Happy collecting, and I look forward to reading your responses.